Oh, hi. Can't see the camera properly. Oh, there we are. Oh, good afternoon. Welcome to the first vlog of the week. It's Sunday afternoon. You've seen Sunday Chat by now, which we recorded this morning. Hope you enjoyed that. And we thought we would do something slightly different. I don't know whether you can hear, but there are sounds. Chop, chop, chopping sounds coming from the kitchen. Paul is making a sausage casserole for dinner tonight, and we're using the Instant Pot. So we thought we'd go in the kitchen and see how he's getting on. What do you think? Why not come with me? Come on, come with me. Okay, that's me in the mirror. Whoa. I'm wearing my poncho. That's the hallway through there with my lovely artwork. Sun. Window. Kitchen. Oh, there's Paul looking all peachy and glowing in the gorgeous light. Paul, we're here. Look,
hello.
We're here in the kitchen, in the glowing kitchen of goldenness. Let me just adjust that because it's slightly too glowing, I think. Hold on one moment, please. There we are. That's a bit more natural looking. You looked a bit radioactive before.
Did I?
Yes, everything in here. The whole room looked radioactive. Like some awful thing had happened. So, this is the Instant Pot.
Yeah, it's not
This is the Instant Pot. I noticed you didn't wipe the cooker, Paul.
No, I didn't. I'm preparing a meal.
Hold on, I need to adjust. That's better. I can see what's going on now in the Instant Pot. So this is the Instant Pot with its lid and its inner stainless steel bowl, which just sort of drops in. And what have you put in here, Paul?
Well, I've cooked the beans, some black-eyed peas or beans, whatever they're called, earlier.
Lovely.
And that's carrots and potato.
Are you going to put the stock in?
And some bay.
Because they say to put the stock in first.
I'll put the stock in now. So
Yeah, put the stock in now. And you flavoured the stock with various things.
Yeah, it's got some mustard and yeast extract.
Yeah, lovely. Salt free.
Yeah.
And some herbs and thyme.
Put thyme in. I'm putting celery and onions.
Onions and parsnips. Oh, lovely. Yum, yum, yum. Sausages, vegetarian sausages, of course, naturally. Linda McCartney's. And you're going to stir those around. Now, we put in quite a lot of stock because we like a good amount of gravy, don't we, Paul?
But actually, look like
no. But you know what? You don't need to. That's the thing.
That's the thing with the pressure cooker.
That's the thing with the pressure cooker. In actual fact, this kind of recipe probably only requires a cup of water. Beans on top. Lovely, yum, yum.
That's it.
That is literally it. The lid goes on. It makes a lovely little noise. And then we set the thing to the right setting for the pressure to build up, blah, blah, blah. Can't explain it, don't care. And then you're setting it for pressure cooking for about 14 minutes.
Yeah. So it'll come up to pressure.
Yes.
And when it comes up to pressure, that
little thing pops up. It does. And
now
it beeps,
it's saying
it's on. And you don't hear anything, do you, Paul?
No.
You don't hear anything, and you don't smell anything.
No.
So let's come back in 14 minutes and have a little look and see what's happened. Yeah?
Well, we'll have to let the pressure out, won't we?
Oh, and that's fun. So, by magic, we'll be back in 14 minutes. So we're back in the kitchen. It has been a little bit longer than 14 minutes simply because you have to bear in mind that it takes time for the pressure to build up, especially when you're cooking a big dish like this with lots of veg in.
From cold.
From cold, exactly. So the thing to do is to
Vent it.
release the pressure. So you just do this to begin with to make sure it's not splattering. Not for the impatient.
But you can. We could have done it and just let it
Naturally release. You can leave it, yeah.
Which takes about half an hour to 3/4 of an hour, I think.
We're impatient because we want to eat.
Well, we also want to show what it looks like.
Yeah, but
And
we
I'm
want to bloody
intrigued
eat.
as well. I want to know whether that was enough liquid or
Well, it would.
wasn't.
If it wasn't, it would tell you because it would have said burn.
Yeah.
So before you open it, I just want to adjust the lighting on the camera so we can see what it's like.
And there's always liquid on the inside of the lid, which you need to be wary of. Look.
So the valve has dropped, which means we can open up and have a look. Put the lid on its stand, Paul. Right.
Where's my
Wow.
spoon? It's
Yeah,
all cooked.
everything's cooked. Vegetables are all cooked. Yeah. It does look good. And what I would recommend we do to thicken it is to maybe add a tin of baked beans.
Do we need to thicken it?
Well, we don't need to. But I very often do add a tin of baked beans to
Yeah.
a sausage casserole. Just
I
as
think
an
that's-
addition. But taste it and see what it tastes like.
Oh,
Does it
that's
taste
lovely.
good?
Yeah.
Great. Well, there we go. Sausage casserole, sausage and vegetable casserole in the Instant Pot with no fat.
No fat.
No fat. Absolutely no fat.
We're going to eat it now.
Lovely. We're going to have dinner. Whoa. Sorry, we probably look radioactive again. So here we are. Sausage casserole and vegetables, all delicious. We decided not to put baked beans in. All cooked very well.
I think it could. Oh, that celery is lovely. Now that celery reminds me of celery that we used to have when Mum did this.
And the herbs. The flavours, just incredible. Honestly, it really is. It's such simple cooking. It really is simple to make. The flavours are just divine, aren't they?
It's hot. Everything's cooked. Most somebody could do with maybe a minute or two less.
Yeah. How are the vegetarian sausages?
They're good. They were grilled first to brown them, only to brown them. We could have put them in.
They're more
As they were.
appetising when they're browned, aren't they? I can't impress how much the flavours intensify in pressure cooking. And yes, I think we could have got away with 12 minutes, maybe
Yeah.
less. I mean, you know, fantastic.
But the beans were cooked as well. It would be interesting to do it again with raw dried beans.
You have to discard the liquid though,
No,
don't you?
no, you don't. You do if it's sort of kidney beans or things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
red kidney
actually I
beans.
think cooking them separately is better, actually. It's safer.
It's safer, yeah. I can really taste the bay, because normally bay, for me, it needs a lot of cooking time for it to come through in a stew.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hope you enjoyed it. Come again.
Bye.
We're eating now, okay? Good evening. Welcome to this evening's vlog. It's Monday, start of the working week. I won't dwell on today particularly because things have progressed somewhat. A lot of people are going to be working from home. I can't work from home. There's nothing for me to do. I just simply can't do my job from home. So I'm not sure what will happen with that. But yeah, you know, it's interesting times, isn't it? Yeah. We did have some plans for next week to get out and about, so to speak. I somehow don't think that's going to be happening. So I think it's going to be very home-based things. Gardening maybe, if the weather's better. Few repair jobs to be done. Like Vivi said in her video, if you're going to be housebound, get on with those things you want to do. As long as you're well, you know. So, touch wood, we're both fine, which is great. Paul's popped out to the plot to do some watering. So when he gets back, I think we're going to treat ourselves to a nice bowl of pasta. Not sure what with, but something delicious and gorgeous. Yeah, so, you know, can't complain really. Really, I can't complain. You know, things are what they are. And I think I've come to the conclusion, that's my neighbour doing something in her garden. I've come to the conclusion that you've got to accept stuff in life. If you fight against things and get easily pissed off by things, you find yourself getting annoyed and angry and frustrated. Acceptance is key. It's one of the keys to happiness, I'm sure. So, yeah, there we are. Accept, accept, accept. Lovely. That's my lesson for today. So, anything else to talk about? Cherry trees looking good. There'll be some pictures out shortly on Planet Vegetaria. It's looking very fluffy and full. I caught it this morning in the morning light and it was lovely. So, yes, there we go. Spring is in full swing. Looking forward to better weather. It's been gorgeous today, I have to say. Cool, but gorgeous. Very sunny. Long may it continue. That's what I say. Yeah. So, bye for now. Have a good evening and take care. Toodaloo, toodle pip. Au revoir. Morning, it's Tuesday. Tuesday! Used to be the busiest day of the week at work. Wonder what it's going to be like today. That'll be interesting. Anyway, I saw a meme on Facebook. What did it say? Your grandparents were called to war. You're being called to sit on the couch. You've got this. We need to put it into perspective, don't we, really? So, yeah, What else was I going to say? Yeah, time on our hands. I think I've got no excuse but to master crocheting. Paul, don't laugh, it's true. That's what I'm going to have to do, aren't I? I'm going to have to master crocheting and knock up some gorgeous creations. They'll probably look like warped small shrimps, but hey, I like those sort of, what do they call them, granny squares, and the circle ones as well. I think they're quite nice. I need to really knuckle down and do it. Yes. So yeah, today, don't know what's going to happen. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and it's a new life for most of us. I think you'll find. Embrace it, accept it, and like I've said before, there is absolutely no point in getting annoyed, upset, and angry about something that's beyond your control. You have to accept. So let's all work at acceptance. And you can start by accepting that we've got a whole load of videos in our collection that you can watch at the touch of a button. So do it. Watch them all. Watch the whole back catalogue. Live, breathe, eat and sleep Richard and Paul. Yes. We're going to bring out a Richard and Paul breakfast cereal soon, I think. Not really. Anyway, see you later for more fun and frolics at this interesting time. It seems like ages since I've been down at the plot with Paul, but we've come down to pick some things for dinner. So let's go and see what we're going to have. So Paul,
Hello.
what are we going to have for dinner? What are we going to pick?
We're going to pick collard greens.
Collard greens for dinner. We're going to have a cauliflower cheese. Hold on, let me just come round there because that's easier.
In fact, I think we're going to pick these as...
What, the heads?
Yeah.
As like sort of broccoli
sprouting
type things?
Yeah.
Because they're bolting, are they?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm going to leave that one to go to flour.
We're going to have some leaves as well, obviously.
Yeah. Nice leaves.
They're lovely leaves, aren't they? Let's have a closer look. Let me zoom in. They are lovely. I'm using the super wide angle lens, so I can't really zoom right in. So yeah, cauliflower cheese and veggies, I think, for tonight.
Yeah.
Any other veggies that we can have?
No.
No,
that's
just
it.
those.
Yeah. We've almost... Oh, that's what Fenella's done.
Oh, Fenella the fox, she's been digging.
She's been digging.
Naughty Fenella.
But I want to get those out anyway. We're going to plant onions here.
There's some aquiledias.
I want to get those aquiledias out and pop them up. There's another one here.
Yeah. What are those? Carrots.
Carrots. The last of our carrots. These are...
Last of the white carrots.
Yeah.
Well, we could steam them whole, couldn't we?
Yeah. Just have those. Yeah.
Is that a parakeet? I think it is.
Yeah.
That's squawk. Oh yeah, we can have those. Are they okay?
Yeah. That one's has a bit of carrot root fly.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, so that's really that bed empty now.
Well, apart from what are those over there?
These are the elephant garlic.
One of them's starting to flower.
No, that's this is a spring onion
Oh right.
that I'm leaving to go to seed,
Oh okay.
and I'm going to keep the seed of it.
Cool.
So, yeah, heron.
Oh. You can just about see that. I can't zoom in any further. There's a heron. Okay. Cool. I think it's about 4:30, 4:45, something like that. Bottles
More bottles.
for recycling.
Yeah,
From digging stuff out, you mean? I can't believe there's so many bottles were discarded on this site.
Oh, she's been digging.
Oh, she's been digging everywhere. Naughty. Are these holes from where she's been digging?
Yeah, those are pores. Because that's really soft. But what I did notice this morning, which is on the plot 7 video,
Shoots.
peas.
Peas.
It's oddly enough just in this row, there's one there. I'm sure that, and there's one there. But that's 3 types of peas.
Okay.
But on the other peas, there's none yet, which is interesting.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's it. We'll see you later. We'll see you later at 8 o'clock on Planet Vegetaria. Here on Planet Vegetaria, should I say. Bye for now. It's about, what time is it? About 5:30. The birds are singing. It's quite damp. And it's a bit misty. There is a background noise, but it's nowhere near what it normally is. I could normally hear the loud hum of traffic, even at this time in the morning. But it's much quieter than normal. And in the distance I can't see any cars going past on the main road. It's just the birds. I can hear some traffic. I'm afraid there's no sign of beautiful sunrise this morning. It's very murky. Very murky. It's just me and the birds. And a faint sound of some traffic. Nothing like it normally is. And it's damp as well, which means you can normally hear loud traffic when the conditions are like this, when the atmosphere is very damp. the sound travels, and it's normally kind of like, I don't know, it's like a sort of rushing water sound. And if we look right over there, there is actually a road, and you can normally see the car lights going past, but there's nothing. A little bit of local traffic there. Anyway, time to make tea, I think. Good morning. Good morning, it's early. I'm not sure what time it is actually. It must be coming up to, I don't know, 6 o'clock? 5:45, I'm not sure. I've been awake since about 4. I just woke up and thought, I may as well get up. So I've kind of taken my time and got up and made tea. And as you saw from the first bit of footage, it's eerily quiet. If I could play a soundtrack now, it would be that Carpenter's song, you know. There's a kind of hush all over the world tonight. It would be that one. Sorry, my voice isn't warmed up, so I can't really sing it out loud, but... And it would be that song, and that would be a jarring song, because it's kind of a beautiful song, and this situation is not particularly beautiful. And I'm going to caveat this vlog by saying, you know, if you've been touched by the effects of this situation and you've lost somebody, or you know somebody who's desperately ill, you know, my heart goes out to you. It's an awful, awful situation to be in. But in this world, people do die of awful diseases, and there are plenty of countries, very often the warmer climates, that have a full spectrum of awful diseases that people can get at any time. And, you know, viruses come and go, and things do rip through countries. Very often we don't see that here in the UK. You know, maybe we get the flu outbreaks, measles outbreaks, chicken pox, things like that. But you don't tend to hear those on the news unless they're a major outbreak and a couple of people have been killed by it, or, you know, whatever. But so I think we're quite lucky. I wanted to say thank you, first of all, to everybody who joined us last night on the live show. That was great, absolutely great. We did talk about the virus quite a bit. And yes, some of you are going to be thinking probably, well, you're talking about the virus, why can't we post things on Planet Vegetaria? I'll tell you why now. Because there is so much bullshit circulating Facebook. I've seen posts by friends of mine and I've just thought, really? Really? Are you for real? You know? Just bullshit posts. So I don't want Planet Vegetaria to be flooded with those, and I don't want to start getting into spats and arguments with members around why a post can't be put on here, you know. Because frankly, if I do get into that situation, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to start banning people and blocking people, and I don't want to do that. We're all adults here, and I would hope that we can all ascertain the difference between bullshit and informative, you know. This is not a group to start informing people. We've got fabulous channels on YouTube, like Vivi, giving us information from a professional's point of view. Yeah, so we don't need armchair doctors and nurses to chip in here on Planet Vegetaria. So let's just keep that clear. I'm vlogging here and I'm providing you with a daily vlog. At the moment, I can't avoid talking about this situation because it's affecting us in so many different ways. But I'm going to try and focus on the interesting ways that it's affecting us and the things that I've noticed. That's all I'm focusing on. I'm not focusing on the virus itself as an entity, as a danger, as something which is, making people very. I'm not focusing on the illness side of it. I'm just focusing on what I notice around my environment. That's what I'm focusing on because that's what Planet Vegetaria is about, the environment we live in and how we make a difference to our own lives and others. The rest of Facebook, you've got all of that to post the bullshit posts. Do that elsewhere. That's why we're keeping it free of stuff here. I know I didn't need to say that probably to you guys, but I needed to say it for myself. And if I'm getting my words mixed up or, fumbling over words, it's because it's bloody early. That's why. You try being an orateur at this time in the morning. Orateur. Oh. Hold on. Just bear with. So I've made a list of things I just wanted to quickly cover. Yeah, you've seen outside, you've heard the birds and the lack of traffic hum. I'm not going to pretend, but I am pleased about that. And I have seen the article that emissions are dropping rapidly. Isn't it interesting? And I said it last night on the live show. It's almost like climate change versus virus. Everybody was gearing up for the sort of Armageddon scenario around climate change, and now this comes along and reduces the emissions drastically. It's interesting, isn't it? I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories, but I love conspiracy theories, I really do, because they just make me die with laughter. But sometimes I think, yeah. But what I do genuinely think very often is that, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, is an entity, a living, breathing entity, the Earth itself. Whether she's sentient is another matter, and whether she can sense the overload of people on the planet, I don't know, and the imbalance. But it's almost like she's saying, okay, well, you're not listening to me about the climate and the things you're doing. Let's think, what else can I do to stop you messing things up? It's just a point of view. Yeah, there's no planes this morning. I haven't seen anything coming in. Normally there's a sort of queue of little lights in the distance. Yes, admittedly it's a bit murky this morning, but I didn't see anything on the approach. And I've not heard anything. Normally there's a rumble around 7 if they're taking off in the opposite direction. So, but coming in to land, there's normally a stream around this time. I'm sure there are a few, but that's, again, a good thing as far as I'm concerned. Yes, that's the other thing I wanted to say. I think at the moment, which I think is the calm before the storm, I think some people are kind of quite enjoying it. I have to say, I am enjoying the feeling of quiet that has descended upon the area. There's still signs of life, people are pottering around doing stuff, but there is a general quieter feel. I'm wondering if we do manage to get that hire car, I'm wondering if Paul and I should take a drive through central London, pay the congestion charge, which we'll probably have to, but just drive through and do some filming to see London at its deadest. I keep getting flashes of that album War of the Worlds, and there's a chapter on there, a track called Dead London. I keep getting reminded of that piece of music. It's kind of apocalyptic. Well, these appear to be apocalyptic times, don't they? If you look at Revelations, rather not. That's an interesting story as well. Yeah. Trying not to be negative, but you know. Yes, and I wanted to finish off by just being positive. All this time on our hands, there's lots of things we can do, and I'm quite sure that Paul and I will be filming lots of things that we're doing over the coming weeks and months to share with you. But I also think when situations like this occur, rather than panicking about things and worrying, yes, obviously we need to eat and we need supplies, and I hope everybody's okay with getting hold of food. I think it's a time for reflection. And I think the things that I've raised, the things that I've been talking about, point towards really looking at how we want society to be in the future. Do we want it to be filled with polluting vehicles, polluting aircraft, polluting people, hustle and bustle, noise, craziness? Or do we want a quieter life, a more simpler time? I think a lot of us do, actually. That's why Paul and I crave to move to the country for a quieter existence. I think it's time to reflect on what we want out of this world and how we demand that change occurs. The climate change protesters have started doing that. Do we climb on that bandwagon, or do we look at other ways of affecting change? I don't know, I'm just posing the question. I'm reflecting on that, although I've reflected on that before. But it's interesting, that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to start a political movement or, get people's backs up. I'm just reflecting what is in my head this morning as an honest vlog. That's it, really. But I'm okay, I'm fine. I do find it a bit strange, a bit eerie, but I like strange and eerie because I'm weird like that. Weird is good. So that's all I wanted to say. Those were the reflections. I'm not going to start harping on about it again. I just wanted to get those early morning musings off my chest. So thank you for watching. Have a good day. Don't worry, don't panic, reflect, and do your best to carry on. Keep calm and carry on. Go for it. See you very soon. Bye for now. Where's the camera? Oh, it's there. I can't see without my glasses. Morning. I've got my tea and my pashmina. I'm all prepared for the day. Yes, I'm still in my pajamas. It's Friday morning. It's grey and dull, a little bit breezy and quite cool as well. Quite cool. no point in showing you outside. It's really, really dull. Really dull. Unlike life. Life is not dull. Life is kind of interesting, isn't it, at the moment? Things going on. So I went into work yesterday for an hour or so. My colleagues kind of not shouted for help, but asked for assistance. Our manager is unwell at the moment, and I'm kind of the longest serving member of the admin team. And because of recent events, my colleagues asked me if I'd pop in to meet with them to talk through a few things. Because we've been given the news that as of next week we will all be remote working. Yeah. I will be attempting to manage a switchboard via a mobile phone and a laptop, a work laptop, which I've never had before, but will be having. It's been ordered. Hopefully that will be available in time. I'm going to have to use my personal mobile phone because mobile phones aren't available at the moment. And that's fine. I've always disliked that number anyway. I could never learn the number. So I'll just change it once this is blown over. In the next however many months that will take. So that's all news. So we went through all the sort of plans and all the things I could think of that we would need to work from home effectively to continue a telephone and messaging service. All sorted, all planned, spoke with the manager, the team manager, discussed a few things, and I'm going to pop in again this morning and have a little meeting with the head of the service to clarify everything that we kind of agreed yesterday. Check that that's all okay. I wasn't asked for my plans, but I actually submitted my own contingency plans last week because I thought it was sensible to do so, seeing as my manager is not well, and nobody else would think of, I don't know, it's like little things like what to do with the post, the incoming post. You know, the Royal Mail will still be delivering. You know, how are we going to intercept that? Shall I go in because I'm local? You know, do we need somebody to check around the building periodically to see that everything's okay? Little things like that, you know. So yeah, anyway, I find it all quite interesting, exciting, challenging. I think it's a test when you've got new circumstances. I think it's a test of your resources, your creativity, how willing you are to, you know, step up to the plate and do what you've got to do and be flexible and adaptable. I love all of that. I really do. Even though, you know, we're not kind of directly saving people's lives, we're providing essentially a lifeline from customer to the team, who are all remote working now. And we need to maintain that contact with our customers, you know, for the help that they need, you know, especially during this difficult time. So I'm sure it's going to be busy. I'm sure there are going to be a few teething issues and a few challenges, but I'm prepared. I am. So there we go. That's my day, or my morning sorted. I'm sure it won't take too long to go through those plans. Apparently we're going to be going in on Monday to sort of finalise those things, and yeah, working from home from Tuesday. I've got a desk all ready up there. I've just got to get Paul to move all his stuff that he's dumped on it. So yeah, I'm all ready to go. Yay! Hope you're okay. I know that the schools are closing for children other than children of the key workers in society. I know that the government has published that list today. Yeah, let's get on with it. Let's keep calm and carry on. Take care. Don't panic. Stay calm. We can do this. Bye for now. Cheers. Have a cup of tea. Makes everything better. Does in England anyway. Bye. You can probably hear a lot of background noise, but there's some building going on. But I just wanted to capture these clouds, beautiful clouds, this afternoon. They look really stormy, really dark in the distance. They're just stunning. There seems to be a lot more life this afternoon. A lot more people out and about. So the cherry tree is at its absolute peak now. At its most fluffiest. And the blossoms hanging on. Morning! Welcome to the weekend. We made it through. Despite killer viruses, apocalyptic conditions, we made it through, honeys. Look at the sun on the table. Isn't it lovely? Streaming through this morning, it's beautiful. Beautiful spring morning. I'm looking in the mirror. If you think, why are you looking in that direction? It's the mirror. I don't have to turn then. So, yes, I've been out in the garden, as you saw, having a look at the beautiful cherry tree, celebrating the beautiful cherry tree, because within the next week it shall start to falleth onto the groundeth. That didn't really work, but hey. Yeah, it'll start to shed like pink confetti everywhere, which is just up my street. I'd love pink confetti everywhere. I think that would be beautiful. Anyway, yeah, had a lie-in this morning, hence this vlog is a little late. So yesterday there were some fantastic clouds, as you saw. That was lovely. We're getting to that time of the year where the skies are filled with beautiful clouds. The conditions become a little bit turbulent. We tend to get a few stormy sort of skies and clouds and conditions, so I'm looking forward to that. Always on the lookout for a storm, as you know. And if you haven't already looked at the various storm offerings on our YouTube channel, please do go and look. Thank you. So, update on work. First of all, I popped in for a meeting yesterday, and we will know more about the nature of our new working conditions on Monday afternoon once the management meeting has taken place. So I look forward to finding out more. It may be that we go in for a certain length of time during the week, at certain points during the week. I'll definitely be going in to pick up mail, things like that, check the building, stuff like that. But we'll know the definite plan as of Monday afternoon, which is great. We've all been praised for our, thoughtfulness and, the sun, wow. It's lovely, I love that. I just love that. We've all been praised for being, on the ball and ready for action and all of that. So we're doing our bit for our community, for our customers with learning disabilities. The one thing I wanted to say is we had a fabulous evening last night. We did a video call with a friend. And I just wanted to talk briefly about this because I think it's the time to really exploit the technology that we have in order to keep in touch with people. I have to say we really enjoyed it, and afterwards it kind of felt like you'd been out for a drink and a chat because we were on there for a good few hours. And this morning I woke up and thought, it really felt like we went out last night. So I urge you, if you're the kind of person that says things like, I don't do that, I don't do technology, I'm not very good at things like that, learn now. It's not difficult. There's plenty of advice and help on how to use these programs. Download Messenger, it's not going to kill you. All these people who say, I don't use Messenger, it's not very good, it causes blah blah blah. No, it doesn't. Just download the bloody thing and start using it, okay? Connect with your people, connect with your friends. This is the moment we've been waiting for to really utilize good technology. Of course, it might fail. The whole thing could crash and burn because so many people are using it. But, while we can, let's use it. Do it. Okay? Take my advice. And if you don't know how to use it, phone somebody and ask, or Google it. If you're unsure of how to Google, just type in what you're thinking, and I can guarantee somebody else has thought of it before you. Really. That's the way it works. So enjoy it. Connect with people that you can't see, and do it today. Okay? Good. Thank you. Bloody thank you. This is the final drop-in of this week. The new week starts tomorrow. And of course, Sunday Chat will be out. And this full-length vlog from the whole week will be uploaded shortly for your pleasure on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Remember to stay in touch with us. We have no problem with you sending us messages, sharing stuff. Just do it. Do it. It's good for you. Bye for now. Take care.